Peace and love. This is Moni'soi.
It's holy day. I'm still lying in the bed. I haven't rose up yet because I take my time getting up on holy day. I use it as a day to relax and a time to create and take it easy, especially after going in on from Sunday through Thursday. I have to give my mind a break, and then later on I'll get into some studying.
Right now is about staying motivated, and that's the only thing you should be focused on. Nothing else.
There's something that, hit my spirit this morning, this AM. A lot of us feel like, we don't have enough people who are working with us or who are on our team or people who are building with us or supporting us or whatever the case may be. And I feel you on that because I suffered, a lot. I started with a lot of people you don't end up with that you start with, even though that's something hard to deal with. That's the truth of what it is. What I really want to share with you is that even if you're grinding by yourself right now, there's a lot you can do alone. There's a lot you can make happen alone as long as you maximize your time and you give your time quality and you overcome the whole mentality of time. And, that, time is something that we own. So with that being said, it should be nothing to maximize it and use it to its fullest and really put off procrastination and focus on our goals and achieving our goals and building an organic following. Like, I don't have a huge following. I'm maxed out on my personal page on Facebook with 5,000 and 300 followers on my personal page. I have like 600 followers on my Empress page. I'm still building my Moni'soi page. I have a lot of different brand pages because I've been focused on dropping different products and services. So I separated all those different things that I do because I've been working on building an empire, a kingdom, a nation, a tribe, a government, a country, a system, which has been hectic. So I'm just saying that to say, don't look at my life and be jealous that I'm doing so much. Just look at my life and use it as motivation that you can and that you will and that you're going to do exactly what's in your spirit, because we all have something in our spirit that's unique and divine to our path. God lit my path for a unique journey in order for me to manifest what's inside of me. And it has nothing to do with anyone else. And I learned from my mother, being a runner, that winning a race is not about what other people are doing. It's not about what other people have going on. You can win a race simply by focusing on your own journey. And that is so amazing. That's so unique that you can focus on what's inside of you and not hate on anyone and not be jealous. I take my time and actually go online and like other people's posts, and on my Empress page, I'm like constantly reposting what other people are posting and taking time to do that to show love, because it's not about hatred for me. It's about showing peace, love, truth, freedom, and justice, and really walking in that and saying that regardless of the energy that I give out, I'm consistently giving off high levels of energy, high frequencies. And as long as I'm doing that, all these laws are working in my favor. I haven't let up off of anything, because I know that as long as I continue to give off this energy, these vibes, these high frequencies, and continue to activate my chakras, that all things are manifesting. Things are manifesting into the physical realm of my life, and not just my life. Things are manifesting in the physical realm of your life, because as long as you're consistent, and many of you are being consistent, a lot of these things are coming to pass. And it's not about what you have. Really, it isn't. Because you could take a little and do a lot. You could take a little and do a lot. It's just your mentality about what you're doing, and becoming an expert. I've been able to achieve a lot of things through studying. Through my own studies and my own research, I've been able to develop things that would normally cost, someone $15,000, $20,000, $100,000 to be able to make it happen. But I was able to do it through my own research, my own studies, and devoting my time to building and developing myself as a woman and who I am. Because that's important, that's crucial, because in order to teach the next generation, you have to develop yourself. You have to know who you are within yourself. And you have to get free within yourself. Because once you're free in yourself and you're free in your mind, you have to get free in your heart. Your heart is where all things manifest itself. And you have to purify and clean your heart. You have to constantly be cleaning your heart. Your heart cannot carry frustration, worry, stress, or hatred. You have to clean your heart. You have to purify your heart. Because your heart is connected to your promise. So many people die of heart attacks. So many people are stressed and have strokes and different things concerning their health. And your health is a huge part of your prosperity. It's a huge aspect of it. And you have to take care of your heart. You can't let these things build up in your heart. Clean your heart. Clean your heart, clean your mind, clean your spirit. Don't let negativity live in these places, in these chambers of your heart. When you see something, when you see love, and you see joy, and you see peace, that is something that you can have, that you can enjoy, you can experience these things, as long as you focus on it. Don't make it a situation where it's about color. Because at the end of the day, it's not. There's people dying all across the globe right now. And I think that's something that COVID-19 has shown us, that no one is exempt of death. Don't make it about that. Don't fight violence with violence. When you're peaceful, you're not turning the other cheek. There's a remedy to every situation. You just have to know your business. Once you know your business, you need to proceed forward in the things. And you need to make it happen. Because no one's going to do that for you. And the time has come where you have to know. You have to be able to stand on your square. There's 360 degrees of learning. It's 360 degrees of learning. And you have to know where you are in your degrees of learning. Are you operating in your higher self, or are you still in your lower self? Are you operating in your higher qualities? Or are you operating in your lower estate, your lower dimension, your lower realm? This is important. Because we still dealing with little minor things concerning probate issues. Where do you think probate came from? Where do you think probation came from? We're dealing with estate and trust. You rather say they don't want you to know it, but it's available. Information is free. Access to knowledge is free. Access to books is free. No one's holding you back from learning and reading and studying and researching. It's divine. What are you going to do with your life? Are you going to let it pass you by? Even before I decided to just chill and lie and get some rest, man, I was going in, doing artwork and designing and working on currency. Because I don't want to be a hindrance to myself. And I don't want to be a hindrance to my legacy. And I don't want next year to come and I didn't do everything I could possibly in 2020. You know, Madam C.J. Walker, she showed us all something so tremendous. She became a millionaire during the Spanish flu. She was able to purchase a mansion in the neighborhood. She wasn't looking she wasn't looking at her skin color. She wasn't looking at the fact that she was a woman. She was looking at like, yo, I could do this. I see this. I have a vision. Like there's so much in our history that can motivate and inspire us. And there's so many things that we could do, but we have to start documenting our history to give the future generation something to read and to expound upon. You know, I like listening to Mozart. I like listening to Beethoven, Bey. I like listening to classical music because it does something to my mind and my spirit. It feeds me. It relaxes me. It educates me and it lifts me into a higher realm and a higher place inside myself. And once you start freeing yourself and you start going into different places and different realms within your temple, because your body is a temple, your body is a pyramid. And on that lower level of the pyramid, everyone's there. It's a square. The higher you up you go inside of a pyramid, the less room it is for everyone. Because now you're getting into higher levels of frequency, higher levels of thinking, higher levels of knowledge, and higher degrees of understanding. You're starting to understand that you are manifesting something. And that you have access your acoustic record. You know, we've been here. All of us have been here before. We are a reincarnation of our ancestors. I am a reincarnation of my ancestors. I didn't just wake up and say I'm coming for everything that belongs to my people. Now I have the spirit of the ancestors with me. I have legions of angels with me. When you come and you come against me, there's legions of angels with me, surrounded and camp about me. They're walking with me. They're covering my head. They're covering my back. They're covering my sides. They cover the ground that I walk on. My body is my land. That's my estate. Come on, you have to understand this. They don't want you to know this. Get rid of that thinking. It's out there. It's available. It's free. Knowledge and education is free. You don't need anyone to teach you. You need to discipline yourself and learn and study and get this on your own. I'll give it to you. I'll motivate you. I'll push you. I'll inspire you. But there is something inside of you that is hungry. And I'm just giving you the spiritual food that you need in order for you to satisfy that appetite. I haven't eaten yet. I haven't had any water yet. I haven't had anything to drink yet. Because this message that's in me has to get out. You are righteous. You are pure. You are holy. You are sanctified. You are filled with the Holy Ghost. This wasn't created through religion. This was created through yourself. You are ancient. You are history. You are historical. You are a reincarnation of your ancestors. The will of your ancestors is something that is spiritual, passed on from generation to generation. And whenever the ancestors see someone inside the family that's going to grab hold to this vision and run with it and take it all the way, that is the one whom they chose. Sorry, everyone is not chosen. You have to get this. You have to get this in this season. while the vision is crowning.